At least 63 people died and 116 were injured due to terrible floods and landslides in Tanzania. At least 63 people were killed and 116 injured after torrential rains caused flash floods and deadly landslides in northern Tanzania, Tanzania's prime minister announced. Tanzanian President Samia Suluhu Hassan wrote on X, formerly known as Twitter, "We have received heavy rain in Katesh area, Hanang district, Manyara region. Unfortunately, it also caused a flood disaster. I have directed our disaster response agencies in this area and they have begun work to help with rescues and prevent more disasters from occurring." Zuhura Yunus, a spokesperson for the Tanzanian president's office, said at least 1,150 households and 5,600 people were affected and at least 750 acres of agricultural land were destroyed. Footage broadcast on local media showed vehicles and debris being swept onto roads by currents, civilians wading in water and cars stuck in thick mud. Tanzanian Prime Minister Kassim Majaliwa visited the Manyara region on Monday to assess the situation and meet with victims and local officials. On Tuesday, temporary camps were set up in Manyara region, where flood victims, many of whose homes were damaged in the flood disaster, were seeking shelter. Tanzanian President Samia Suluhu Hassan, who was in Dubai attending the COP28 climate conference, cut his trip short to attend in the wake of the disaster. Tanzania, the country with the smallest carbon footprint in Africa, is suffering from increasing climate-related disasters with at least 15,700 people killed in extreme weather disasters in Africa last year. 2023, according to Carbon Brief, U.S. Ambassador to Tanzania Michael Battle said he was deeply saddened by the landslide that occurred in Tanzania's Manyara region. "We grieve with Tanzanians across the country at this tragic loss of life and livelihood," Battle said. The entire U.S. mission in Tanzania sends its thoughts and prayers to all those affected by this natural disaster. The Tanzanian Prime Minister's office announced that search and rescue operations will continue and that Tanzania's defense forces and rescue teams are searching for survivors and bodies of those killed by roads and bridges. Damaged is complicating rescue efforts.